sorry, I got cut off. So it's really important for house music to know this stuff, and I'll get back to the hip hop and pop and its application in that later. Um, so we'll talk about house music right now. This is totally different, the way that the mixing works. Um, I don't move the fader at all. I keep it in the middle. And the way that I make the songs louder and quieter is by using the filter knob and in some cases the volume knob. This is a much more complex thing, but we'll just get right into it. I'm playing a song on the left. I have my thing in the middle. The song on the right, what I have done for that one is I load a new song in. It's not playing yet because I haven't hit play. It's just waiting there. I turn down, on Traktor I have treble, middle, and bass. I put all of those, let's just say I put all of those to 0 to start. I turn them all the way to the left. So that way if I played that song I would hear nothing. Now this is what those three knobs mean. They are referring to frequency ranges, but it's not important to really understand what that means. Basically, every song has different parts, you can say, like that will happen at the same time. Like you'll have a person singing, and you'll also have a drum hitting, and you'll also have a guitar playing, and they'll all be happening at once. And what's amazing you can do with the software is you can almost control which of those you hear. It's not like you can say get rid of the drums or like that. It's not so perfect, but what you can kind of do is if something is really low, like meaning the pitch is low, meaning it's like a boom boom sound as opposed to a hi sound, you can actually make it so the high sound doesn't change at all, and the low sound is totally gone, or is really loud. And the same thing with the high sound. And it's really confusing to get into how that works, but it's totally irrelevant to this. Basically, I put all of those on 0. So you can't hear the high sounds, you can't hear the middle sounds, and you can't hear the low sounds. And when I say high, middle, and low, I don't mean volume, I mean pitch. So I can't hear the hi-hat, which is a really high frequency. I can't hear any of the singing or the synthesizers, you know, any of the music part of it, and I can't hear the boom 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 bass at all. Then what I usually will do first, let me think about this. I'll start with a little bit, I usually actually won't turn, oh man, what do I do? I don't know, you guys. I usually start with just, I think it's just the middles. I'll put the middle up for the new song a little bit, and then I'll start playing there, so you just kind of hear a little bit of the melody of the new song. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Beat matching. When you're mixing with house, you have to mix on the beat. So in this DJ software, it's so easy. Like with turntables, it's a whole skill. With this, it's not a skill at all. You basically just press a button and it will automatically match the beats. Now, you're not going to want to do this between two songs that have very different beats to begin with. So you'll see the BPM stands for beats per minute. It doesn't matter that it's beats per minute, but it just matters that they're close to each other. So if a song is 130 beats per minute and you have a song that's 132 beats per minute, those are good songs to mix together. But if one is 130 and one is 140, even just those 10 beats is already going to make it, you'll hear what it sounds like. Playing a song that's 140 at 130, it's going to sound weird. So you're going to want them to be within, really they can be exactly the same, 1-2 beats, even 3 or 4, but the more different it gets, it's unnecessarily difficult to do it that way. So say you have a song that's 130, you have a song that's 131, so you're going to want to hit beat match. It's like there's a button for it, or there's a setting you can set that will say automatically match beats, that you can turn on and off. Or there's the little tempo, it looks like a fader for a tempo, and that you can arrange so it matches the other one. You're going to want to make sure it's exactly the same though. Once you have your beats matched, then you can start. And doing that won't start playing the song either. So you can do that on the fly, and it's not going to start playing. Hitting play is the only thing that will make the song play. Play or cue, which is something else, but we don't need to talk about that. Just don't hit it. So now the songs are matched. You have the one song playing, everything is up, the fader's in the middle, the fader stays in the middle, and we forget about that. We have the other song. This one, we're going to start with just mids. So we'll have the highs are totally killed. They're all the way to the left. You can't hear them. Lows are killed. Middles are a little bit up. We hit play on this song, and we make sure that we're on beat. So being beat matched doesn't mean that they're going to be in sync, because you can have like this. You'll have one song that's playing, okay? Then you have our other song, it's beat matched, so the beat goes, it's the same tempo, but it doesn't mean they play at the same time, because I can be playing this one, and then I can start the other one that's going to go the same speed. You see what I'm saying? It'll be at the same speed, but they're not going to be in sync. So you want to make sure that you start it at the right time so they go in sync together. My neighbor below me, I'm sorry for that. Then, this is something you might need to practice, or you might have a DJ software that will correct the error and make it so that it's exact. If you are using that type of software though, it's important that you start to play a little bit early rather than a little bit late, because it will correct to the later beat. I'm pretty sure that's how it works with all of them. I know it does in Traktor, so you'll get used